Should be salted, but I'm not. Ha 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 ha. And of course, the music cuts out as soon as I start. That's just about. I mean, that figures. I don't see how it wouldn't figure. That's what happens all the time. Okay. Let's get it started here. Oh, 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 husbando. So strong. That's what you do when you're living on a farm. Get your hands on a fishing pole. Ni hao. Hola. Bonjour. Hello. Hi, hi. Did I say hola? Forget. Guten Tag. I forget what the Russian. I forget how to pronounce the Russian one. Because das Vidania is goodbye. And I know that that one is like. It's not really like hello. It's like good day to you. Type of thing. Oh, I'm gonna need my rock. Rock. Yeah, I think I'll just let this go to whatever it is doing. Mo. Utter chaos. Boop. Let's get my other brown cow. How now, brown cow? Oh, that's awesome. Okay. We're gonna see if I can't just transfer the bunnies to the other coop. Even though it's not an upgraded coop that would unlock bunnies, maybe it's a coop that I could put the bunnies in. Dude. I'm already out. Oh my goodness. This takes a lot of pathing.
Whoa, what?
Pathing?
Just don't see why you bother. I mean, I guess technically it reduces the chance of getting debris there, but doesn't it also mean that it's just as likely to break as it is to get debris?
Not necessarily.
I had to get more soda, because there's no way I'm gonna make it through this game.
I'm not gonna take a chance. I mean, it might lightning out, I suppose, but the chances of rocks or wood spawning on top where I have to like get an axe anywhere near my trees is reduced.
Oh, lightning out the cobblestones, you mean? I was gonna say, if
Like,
one
I
of your
don't
planted trees gets by lightning, it just gives you charcoal for a few days.
No, but I mean, like, that's why I'm doing this.
I get you.
How do I get that one?
You have all the rare crows?
Yep.
Wow.
I
That feels like an achievement I would totally have not bothered getting.
Yeah, but... Yeah, this is me.
This is you. Do you want to eat the large egg?
I always want to eat it. I don't know why it doesn't just make me eat it. I clearly always want to eat the products.
Those should super be different buttons.
But they're not. Shall I give you a tour of my updated farm?
Nah, I mostly have the gist. If you want to, I mean.
It's okay. Don't need to.
You're so funny.
Don't have to. Don't want to force you.
Did you see my Ohayou gozaimasu?
Yes.
I had to look up how to spell it.
It's IT. I don't know how hard that is.
What?
How to spell it? IT.
I didn't realize there was a U on the end.
Yeah. I'm just gonna let the rest go, but like, I put it in this coop. I'm hoping that I can just move the bunnies over until I can get things, until I can get it upgraded. I don't think the footprint changes any.
The outside building does not, just the inside.
Yeah, so like, I don't think the footprint changes any.
I think you're right about that. I don't think it does.
Yeah, just the outside kind of changes.
Looks like it's 5 by, what, 3?
I don't know.
Yeah, it looks the same.
I think it's the same.
Boop, 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 boop.
Marnie, really? I can't move my animals if you're not at your stone.
Like, her portrait looks like a normal lady, but her sprite is just the biggest frump ever. I don't understand it.
I don't think she looks frumpy. She looks very farm. Don't be rude.
You want to eat the dandelion?
I don't see why I wouldn't want to eat it. I want to eat all the things in the game.
I feel like someone should have coded in like a context. Like,
Would I like to eat this
Are they ever gonna want to eat the dandelion?
You can. They're decent energy.
Oh man.
It's like spring onions?
Spring onions? It must be fall.
No. It's almost summer. In summer.
You're funny. Wearing your Santa hat?
Yeah. It's festive. It's almost Christmas IRL, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know, I didn't know if you knew this Monday.
It's barely worth keeping track of.
I know.
Off Monday anyway.
I know. And I typically do all the Christmassy things. But I know there's no need for you to know it. You gotta keep that Christmas spirit alive, or people will die. See, like, they just, like, I think the level 10, like, there should be more foraging. Like, you've obviously worked really hard into leveling that up. It should be something. Worth something.
How so? What do you mean? Like, what kind of reward would be good?
Well, just more iridium level things, or more whatever you get. Like if you double or something, like you're obviously going to be foraging more, right? So like it should give you more money if you're at level 10. Oh well, he's already at 10 hearts. Jody, Wizard, Sandy, Clint, Carolyn, and a bunch of these people I have, you know, don't really care. Who'd like potatoes? I've got potatoes. I don't know. It's just like the fish thing. And like you get this reward that makes fishing cool, except everything pops up so much less. What's the point? You know, like
we've had this conversation before about how they need to make the rewards that help you fish be when you're still going to be fishing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like
now that I'm done leveling up fishing, have this great rod because you're never going to fish again.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like you're at level 10 and like all the foraging kind of disappears after year 1. Like I kind of relied on same sort of foraging available to me in year 2.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
But like it disappears and like it's almost non-existent now. You know, like.
Yeah, that does seem like kind of a dumb thing. And again, that could be contextual. Like,
it forces you to do the other thing, I guess.
It'd be pretty simple coding to kind of give you things along the lines of what you're doing. Like, oh, you've leveled up foraging really fast. That seems to be what you're doing mostly. We can pop in a couple extra foraging things each day, or
something.
I mean, on the other hand, though, we're just leveling it up to get to level 10. Who never wanted to forage again might kind of screw them over, because then if it's popping in more foraging, it's probably taking it from someplace else. And
I don't know, like
I don't know if there's a great way to.
I suppose like it's forcing you to do the other things because you're already there, but like really, like it shouldn't disappear.
Yeah, there's a fine line between making
it shouldn't
so
disappear.
That it screws you over in other regards, but also then makes the rewards useless.
Yeah.
Because that is a big problem with this game, is that really once you're done leveling up fishing, do you ever want to fish again? Like,
exactly. Like
this isn't Animal Crossing where fishing continues to be fun and rewarding. Fishing in this game is a pain in the butt.
it doesn't like fill the bar, so you could just.
Yeah. I didn't even see that.
I barely saw it. I had to go back.
Omnigeode. You got 3 Omnigeodes from that. That's pretty dope.
The panning is pretty good if you can manage to catch it in time.
Mm-hmm.
Trick is managing to catch it in time.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't even see that. I think the camera's actually blocking where it was for me on the screen until you moved. So, but was that one there? To your right?
I don't know. Try to get to the wizards in time.
Oy.
Guys, he needs to get love gifted.
Love me, wizard.
Gift for
Love me, Rasmodius.
the seaweed.
Okay, those icons
It makes
are
a
way
little.
too similar.
Did you hear the little bloop 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 sound?
No, I can't hear it.
Oh.
I'm apparently sitting just outside of detection range for that.
It makes a little like bloop 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 sound.
Ah, okay.
That lets you know that it's somewhere nearby, at least.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I mean,
seaweed, we'll
it's
see
not
again. I'm sitting a little
guaranteed.
further away than you, but like that seaweed sprite looks very much the same.
Yeah. Like I already bought like $1 million item. Just gonna snowball.
Is that why you only got 157,000 gold?
Uh-huh. Well, I just popped out a gold bar today.
Cool.
It pops out love gifts on their birthday and stuff. I'm like, that's super cool.
It is awesome.
Like, on other days, it's like,
Is that what you spent your $1 million on?
Yeah.
Where'd you even get it? Is it from like the wizard?
The casino?
Oh, you told me that.
The
Okay.
Statue of Fortune?
Very cool. Because it costs a fortune.
But totally worth the $1 million.
How do the pigs get the truffles outside the fence? Crafty pigs.
Magic?
They're like the penguins of Madagascar as the pigs of Stardew Valley.
Pretty much.
Kowalski, launch those truffles outside the fence. Or was it Rico that's bad? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Kowalski was Plan B guy.
the planner.
Yeah.
Rico was a vomiter. Private
Was useless.
was the one that always like was so sensitive.
He was adorable. That's what his power was.
Power of adorableness.
It's like the power to read.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like it'd be important, but it's actually super important.
It's really important. Gotta keep people happy.
Aged cheese. Eat the cheese.
For the love of God, I don't want to. I know. Like, I'm obviously in here. Why would I want to eat it? It shouldn't be the same thing. It seriously shouldn't be the same button.
I mean, for a game that doesn't have a lot of executable actions, they really could have afforded to make
got,
that a
like,
different button.
5 other buttons that aren't even used.
Like, it's not like there's a jump in this game. They could probably have made it, you know?
Like, but 5 other buttons. Really. 5 other buttons that aren't used. And they have to make eating the same as collecting and putting things in.
Yeah, the use button and the eat button should be different. Or like,
good lord.
Use inventory item and use tool should be different button. Or, you know.
Actually, I think there's 6 unused buttons.
Oh, God. That's funny. That's really funny.
No, that's a camera button. There are 5 unused buttons. And in fact, 6 and 7 if you include clicking in. The click down.
They don't like to use analog sticks for anything other than like zoom the camera in games usually because
there's like a click down on the sticks and
what
like
game was it?
this is moving.
We have a game where that was like sprint and I don't remember which one it is.
Inventory, getting out of inventory.
Even that I didn't like.
Doing, and then A is sometimes used,
Yeah.
but Y is mostly used. And then I've got 4 buttons over on this stick that isn't used at all.
Splendid. Goat cheese. It's aged goat cheese.
And then we have 2 of the sticks that turn over.
It's the only thing I could think of that would make goat cheese less palatable is letting it get older.
And I do have like the upper bumpers shift your whole menu.
You've got mail. The flower dance.
Okay. That means I can't get my rabbits moved at all. Because today she goes to the thing, and tomorrow the flower dance is there, so as soon as I click it, day is done.
Oh, she counts as in town.
She counts as in the
okay.
forest where that whole thing is.
Oh.
Like, damn it. It's really annoying.
It's not like you're gonna stop playing the game after the flower dance. There'll be other days.
Yeah.
How dare they inconvenience you in the game world for a matter of minutes?
Really?
That's so rude.
So rude. Lazy ass Junimos with their I'm not gonna forage or
they're not
pick
gonna harvest in the rain?
Nope, they don't. Lazy good for nothing. So I give them a roof over their heads, and they can't be bothered to harvest in the rain. That's just rude.
See, bad you can't put their hut inside the greenhouse. Like, that kind of doesn't make sense since they were living in the
Cave?
community center anyway.
Whatever, yeah.
Like, honestly.
I really think you should be able to change out your cave, too.
Yeah, since
this fruit,
the bats suck.
The fruit is just so unreliable. And you can't even, like, use it as a seed.
Yeah.
So, like, you can't even use it as a seed to, like,
you
start...
you can't make a seed, use it in a seed machine.
To start a, tree.
Yeah.
I'm like, that would be the only, like... Oh, hey, I finally got this really expensive tree in, like, year one.
We lucked out the first time, because, like, there was no way we could have known, playing through the first time, that the mushroom cave was so much better than the bats. And the bats sound cooler.
They're not even dropping bat wings.
Yeah.
Like...
I thought that was the whole point.
They're not dropping anything.
I thought the bat wings was the whole point of it. I didn't even know they'd give you fruit.
No, I see. He said it gave her fruit because
Oh,
of fruit bats.
see, I didn't see it. I haven't seen him. I wasn't in here either of the times we played through this where you picked, so I don't.
But he doesn't say like, oh yeah, it's sporadic at best. You know, like.
Yeah. Mushrooms are gonna happen pretty much like clockwork, but the fruit you're gonna get a couple a year.
6 mushrooms like every other day,
Yeah.
and pretty much on time. Like you can collect that first day if you get
that
it
counts.
like right
Do
at
the
the
fruit
end.
count as foraging? Because the mushrooms.
Yeah.
Do. Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah, and.
Yeah, I mean the
so,
mushrooms.
like,
that's how we grinded foraging so fast in the original file. Was we getting mushrooms all the time.
So that's how I got iridium level fruit right now with the forage. Although inside the cave it doesn't. Like as you can see the cherries. That's from like my thing. But like if I pick it up off the forest or the cave floor, it is iridium level. So.
Oink, oink, oink. So many animals. Hamsky.
What?
So pretty. Pigs don't work in the rain either.
Yeah. Or winter. Good for nothing farm.
That's what we should have called it. Name your farm. Good for nothing.
Good for nothing. I've already dreamt of save files. With husband. I don't know if that's my last star fruit or if I'm like missing one.
I don't remember. I don't know which ones you've gotten on this file either, so. Not entirely sure.
I can't remember.
You know who doesn't know at all? This guy.
Shouldn't you know?
I haven't been in here for much of this one. Like, I feel like on the first one I was in for all of it, and this one I've only seen a few times. Because the times I've come in to stream with you, you've been playing Skyrim.
Which just sounds fun.
Salmonberry wine. Do you want to eat the apricot? Are you sure?
I'm trying to put it in there, but no. Cannot seem to put it in a hole.
I've never eaten a salmonberry, and I know we've talked about this before, so I know they are a real thing, but like, It sounds super unappetizing.
It really does.
Like,
Yep.
hey, look, the wine of a salmon berry.
Black. That's right. You know, freaking leeks are hard to come by. When I need them, they're not there, so...
I mean, you can always buy a boat and just put a nail through it a couple times.
Nah.
Get all kinds of leaks.
So silly. But I've unlocked all the recipes.
That's
so
awesome.
I can sit there and like make them all.
Save ingredients until the end of time. And probably crash your game a couple times because it's impossible to keep track of the fridge item slots.
They fixed that. The patch came through.
Oh, they did?
That's why I was able to just go to bed.
Ah.
Yeah. As soon as that patch came in, I'm like, oh, thank the Lord. I hope this is that update. And it was like, it was that update. I'm like,
Cool. Did anything else get updated or patched or anything?
I don't know. But
I'm always worried when patches go through because I'm like,
the patch created another issue.
what?
I'll show you in a minute. That I noticed right away.
A fairy stone.
I don't think I have. Oh, I suppose I already donated that. This one? This one? This one? Okay, they're all.
Jamborite. Is that mined from Girl Scouts? You know, because they're jamboree. Sorry, I guess you got it. It just wasn't a very good joke. Never mind.
When you're at your farm, your tab can go all the way over here, off the inventory area.
What do you mean?
Like if I'm clicking
Oh,
in my
yeah,
inventory,
okay.
it goes over here into nothing, just over here.
Well.
And I thought that was so strange. I'm like, well, that wasn't there before.
That is a weird one.
But that's, I guess, it is what it is.
Suppose so. Hey, look, it's the ancient mariner.
I have another boyfriend.
I mean, it's fine by me, but I don't know if the ancient mariner will approve.
Can I get a
His
matching
life-
necklace for me?
His love and his lady was the sea.
Stupid sea. See if I can get over to Sandy in time.
It's only 2 p.m., so probably. Almost seems like a waste of a trip, though.
It's fine. I'm just gonna drop off a flower.
Oh, I know. It's just... It costs the same amount of money no matter how many hours you have at the desert.
But I've already done that. I'm never going back in that cave. Done that.
Did you even bother killing the mummies or just knock them down and run away?
I built staircases.
That's funny.
I tried to blow them up, but it didn't kill them.
Huh.
I made a bomb, and it didn't kill them.
That's weird.
So I'm like, oh crap, I'm mummy level. I guess I'm building a staircase, because I want the fuck out of here.
I don't know. That's how it says to kill them.
Well, it killed the rocks around him, but it didn't kill him. So I was like,
Did
no.
you knock him down first and then use the bomb?
Yep.
I don't know.
It's the only way I can get the thing over enough. The only thing is I have to keep coming back and trying for the worms because I'm still missing that golden book as an artifact.
Oh.
That one taunts me all the time. Like, I want that one.
I know, I hate
There.
things like that. Like, they should not put up the sprites for harvestable things on...
Things that aren't. Or, like, the fact that it just spawns outside of the zone. Like...
Well, some of them are, like, permanent. Like, you know, some of the ones by the wizard's house are always visible. And it...
I know, but sometimes it spawns outside of where you can actually harvest things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so on any mummy level, I'm like, I tried my area before they came to me to see if there was like a hole or a staircase. If not, I'm like, well, they're getting a little close and I don't really want to forage around. So I decided to just build a staircase, and that's where I got to level, you know.
Do you want to eat the torch?
I don't see why I wouldn't want to eat the torch. I want to eat everything else.
Because it's hot.
Oh, jeez. See?
Oh, jeez. That's...
Broken.
Because using the menus in this game wasn't hard enough already.
Yeah. Wow.
Remember when we couldn't get to the campfire icon?
I still had trouble with that, too.
Like,
FYI.
how are we supposed to do this?
Nobody knows. That's why I'm like, oh, I have campfire unlocked. I'm going to unlock a couple of those right now. Real fast. Well, I can, because heaven knows I won't be able to access it later.
Use it while it's accessible, because...
And you're screwed.
Why is that top room a desert?
Because I made a desert and an ocean.
Oh, it's a beach.
It's a beach.
It's awesome.
And then I have the forest and the mountains.
I don't know. Looks like a Junimo. Stupid Junimos.
Do you not like my interior decorating
Yeah, super
skill?
awesome. It's just because the ocean floor, like, you have to know what you're looking at to realize that those are waves. Otherwise, it just looks like blue carpet.
It is just blue carpet, but...
Well, it's got a little, like, wave...
I know, that's why I thought it would work well.
It looks great. I just
There's
didn't
more
realize that's what it was
wallpaper
at
than
first.
carpet, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's... You had to move up high enough for me to see that, for it to be, like, noticeable.
Yeah, see, when I get the rabbits, I want to deal with the hay issue. Yes, I got all the... That one cost a lot of money
I'll bet.
at the casino.
I'll bet.
You know,
oh,
it
those are the
is...
lightning rods, okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
my lightning farm.
Very cool, very cool. Renewable energy!
I had them over here, but then I thought, like, I might be able to get, like, another coop here.
Would it not fit there?
I didn't really try, after all.
Okay. Doesn't really matter.
I have the glow. I don't really need a whole bunch of
Right. Fewer torches.
torches out. I really don't. Hey, Diamond! You found me! Hiding seeky! How are you? I didn't even post on Pluto's Discord that I was live. Just kind of hanging out, chillaxing. Relaxing all cool. Shooting some b-ball outside of school.
She thought she'd have some relaxation time, then completely ruin it by playing SaturDEW.
No. No. That's not it.
This game has no chill. You've seen the fishing.
Well, I'm not fishing, am I? Lazy. Good for nothing Junimos. I mean, it kind of like... It makes it a little darker, but it's not too bad. Like I said, the glow kind of helps. And this will help the lag issue.
Yeah, it still looks good on the stream, too. Like, that was the original reason we went with all
Is
torches.
it? Okay.
We couldn't
so I'm like,
see a thing.
Uh-oh, am I like booping because like...
No, it looks good still.
I just like, this many torches kind of...
Well, yeah, it's a drag.
It lags the game. I just want to make sure that I've got things.
And stuff.
All the things. In all the land.
I thought for sure you were going to take up a piece of your sidewalk.
Well, I don't see why I wouldn't. Okay, so if I take this off, you can still see me on screen?
Yeah, it still looks okay.
Okay. The reason we did that is because the webcam didn't...
Yeah, the old recording didn't work with that. Still looks good, though.
Okay. I figured I can undo some of this. The campfires are a little better.
Yeah, so you needed so many torches back on the old recordings.
I'm gonna put this back here.
Ah.
See,
Very
and
sneaky.
then like the double light does help. Like if I'm
Yeah, it
standing
does. It
here,
helps a
it
bit.
really helps.
It does help a bit.
But then the torches aren't gonna lag me down. I don't even know where I put my horse, but it doesn't really matter at this point. I get distracted.
Mm.
So how goes it? Are you doing your holiday whatevers? Whatever holidays and whatever way you celebrate? Oh yeah, yeah. I lurk at all the best streams. Like, HOTS isn't one I play, it's one I it's one I know a lot about.
She spectates like a pro.
But yeah, I watch a lot of HOTS. I made my own, like, freaking board with it, out of Legos. Made my own little, like, desktop game of HOTS. It's really awesome. I don't know if I posted that on your blog or not.
You never did. I went to the trouble of making you all those game mats.
Yeah.
Because I'm such a good husband.
Flower dance today, okay.
The best husbando.
Is it you? Because pizza rolls aren't my thing, but pizza is. I don't eat
Pizza rolls are pizza. They're just more convenient.
I don't eat no pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls are pizza on a roll.
Pizza rolls are like what squirrels might eat for pizza, not like what humans would eat for pizza.
You know, I survived for something like 5 years in retail eating a stupid microwavable pizza roll meal every day.
I can't eat pizza rolls like that.
They were fantastic. Everybody used to joke about that. So I eat them like every day. I never did find out who it was, but somebody started stealing them for a while.
Probably Craig.
Probably he was kind of a scumbag.
Probably shouldn't use names.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I watch a lot of Splatoon. I watch a lot of, like, Heroes of the Storm. And I'm always like...
Hey, you got a crab pot. Do you want to eat the crab pot?
I don't see why I wouldn't eat the crab pot. I clearly want to eat the crab pot.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oops, I already lost my horse.
Yeah, where did your horse go?
Oh, there he is. Over here where I started.
There he is.
Well, you know, whatever.
Oh gosh, that's so funny. Do you want to eat the hot cake? Oh my god.
No, god damn it.
Oh, that's just the funniest. Oh,
It's
Stardew.
annoying. I don't...
I would say never change, but I don't think you will.
We wouldn't want it. Don't you ever change this game.
I think I might appreciate some user interface improvements. Oh, this game. So much of the comedy value of this game is how it just doesn't work right.
Well, that's true.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll be streaming on Christmas. Probably Skyrim, unless I get some other thing to play. Maybe I'll do
we might be able to swing that.
Maybe I'll do like a Shovel Knight Christmas or something. Won't that be cool?
I was meaning to talk to you about that. Have we gotten you something for Christmas? I mean, I know originally when we were talking about getting you a Switch for Christmas.
Switch is Christmas.
Birth, Christmas, Easter.
It is. It's my birth, Christmas, Easter present. I know, right? It's the best way to celebrate.
Oh, if I start beatboxing to this, I'm gonna be singing the secret song pretty soon.
Secret!
Now you're talking.
You better! You say no, you're a husband!
You can also dance with one of the other people that you have enough affection with if you wanted to max them out, but... Guess you could dance with husbando.
Oh, I thought I had to dance with him.
I think you can dance with
I
anybody if you have enough.
I should have, like, someone else then. Max them out. Doesn't matter. Everybody gets love gifts anyway. I couldn't be bothered to wear a dress.
I like how, I was gonna say, all the other girls are doing, like, skirt twirling, and you're, like, doing the Oompa Loompa dance.
Well, I'm not in a dress. I'm not frilly.
Look at that, like...
The pizza rolls? Yeah, they're just, like, a rolled up pizza. Like, the pepperoni bits and cheese are inside
they're
the
little
crust.
itty bitty bitty Hot Pockets.
Yeah. Well,
they're like Hot Pockets, but teensy tiny.
Yeah. It's kind of like junk food. And not like kind of, but like.
Well, I mean, they certainly are junk food, but.
Junk food.
I'm trying to think of another way to say it, because I always just call them pizza rolls. But yeah, like think of like a little teensy tiny Hot Pocket, and you get a little microwavable tray of it, and you get like 20 of them in there, and they're good for like. I'm trying to think if they're called anything else. They gotta be.
Well,
they're like little croquettes.
I was gonna say, like, they don't really get, how JoJo came and get a whole bunch of Triscuits. They don't know what that is. Like, she knows because she lived here, but, like, other people may not know. May not know all the things we get here. Because we're awesome. What can I say?
Should I go check on
them? I don't know what they're doing, but they clearly look and feel like they're arguing about something.
Be right back.
Colossus, yeah. I checked him out. I usually watch Follow Grubby. He's like a world-renowned Warcraft and Heroes HOTS player. So I usually end up like lurking in his streams. He plays like he's a pro player. Like when you look at pro player, yeah, he did it for a living. He's a pro player. And he always runs down and breaks things down into, like, what, the new builds and what he thinks works. He often, commentates on the matches that are being done by other, world competitions. So I usually end up watching him a lot. But yeah, I've checked out other, other HOTS players,
Get this. They weren't fighting, they were cooperating. And being excited about, like, a successful moment in their game.
It certainly didn't sound like
I know.
cooperation and success.
I know. They're actually being pretty good.
I honestly don't care if I pass out.
Does Husbando drag you
No!
down,
I found that out the other day. Because I
you
like...
still got charged by Joja?
Yeah! I'm like, you couldn't even have my husband, like, pick me out? Like, don't be rude, game.
What are we planning for Christmas? I think we're gonna... Kelly wants to stream. Mako wants to stream. We have... our kids are actually weird about Christmas in that they actually tend to sleep in.
And it's lovely.
And
we will never change that.
We're hoping for a repeat performance of that this year. And then I don't know, did we have anything planned? We usually do Carl's.
Yeah, I don't cook on Christmas. That's just mean.
And also, I feel like it's pointless.
I
make a lot of stuff.
I actually loathe cooking, so I really don't want to have to cook.
Well, plus,
but we probably will. I mean,
Christmas...
we do Carl's Jr. because it's like they're open year round, so it's become our traditional. Because we're usually traveling something like between 400 and 700 miles in a day, to all the family. Because all families are like split up, and live like hours away from us in any given direction. So, yeah, Carl's ended up being what we did in between yes. As we were driving around all over
our traditional holiday feast.
So it became it became our traditional breakfast, lunch, or dinner, depending on when we were leaving.
When we first married, we tried to do like the more stereotypical Hallmark Christmas type meal, and we realized that it's an awful lot of work for food that neither of us particularly like.
Like, yeah, I can't have poultry, so that's...
Mako, comedically enough, is allergic to poultry.
So you know, Thanksgiving, things like that, like, yeah, I could pass, really.
And it's like, there's a lot of other like traditional holiday dishes that I don't like. And like I said, a lot of extra work for foods we don't really
do, or you know, anything like that. I'm like out of space here, man.
I haven't heard his name. Whose name?
Follow Grubby. The Grubster.
Oh, Grubby. I hate watching Grubby play Heroes of the Storm. He makes it look so easy. It makes you think like I could totally be a pro.
Totally do this, right? Yeah, it's not that.
Yeah, he's frustrating to watch because he's like, oh, I could totally be good at this game, and I play for 3 seconds and get absolutely destroyed. Like, oh wait, maybe he's just awesome.
Like, oops, he's really good. My bad.
What is Grubby? He's a European player, isn't he?
Yeah, he's Dutch.
He's Dutch.
Yeah. He lives really close to Cindy.
I don't know who that
family.
is.
Rick's wife. And you know, I'm still like nervous. It's like, what if he chooses to move there again? Never see him again.
You never see him anyway.
But I do. I don't know, like, I know. I just, like, you know.
I think if he moved to the other side of the world, you'd see him probably just about as often.
Probably.
He'd come back to do events with your family and still not tell you.
Probably. But if he decides not to, then it's over. You know, like, she doesn't want to live here. Like, what's wrong with...
Oh.
Excuse you, everybody wants to live here.
She doesn't like it here?
She's not able to do much here. She didn't, like, really get a job or anything.
Like in a legal capacity or just...
Like...
I don't know.
In any... She's just not interested.
Oh.
She's not really motivated, which, you know... She's just one of those people, I guess.
Yeah, that's... I don't know. I didn't know that was a problem for them. But then, like I said, I haven't seen them in... When was the last time I saw them? Christmas 2 years ago or something?
Well, that's why it was so good to just kind of hang out with family. Like, he's reconnecting with... I don't know what you call him. Like, great uncle? Cousin? Mom's cousin. But, like... On a weird side of the family. I mean, I guess they're cousins,
that's a
but
second
like...
cousin.
Yeah. Okay, so...
If it's not a second cousin, we're going to call it that anyway, because I don't want to bother looking up the actual description.
Yeah. So whatever it is like... You know... He at least is hanging out.
say that. I always say second cousin for people that are cousins of someone you're related to, because it's just not worth figuring it out. Like, there might be a technical term. Maybe he's your quadricin. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, no.
Doesn't matter.
But, yeah, usually we're, like, all over the place, like, because we have the kids, and we're, like, the only ones in the family with kids, until recently when my first cousin, my younger first cousin, I suppose, he got married and had a baby, so, like, we're not the only ones with kids, although it seems like they're willing to travel for that, but not to us. And we live much, much closer than Colorado. Just saying.
That's just because your family sucks. When we had 2 young children...
We were forced to go all over the place.
It's okay to drive everywhere with kids. Then anybody else in your family has a kid that's like, oh, well, you can't drive that far with a kid. Like, uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
We had 2, and we were expected to drive all over the state for every holiday, multiple places.
Every get-together,
all the time.
Everything. Ooh.
Happy holidays, Diamond.
Yeah, we'll see you around. I'm sure you'll be lurky. Have a good one.
That's fine, too. All I ever do is lurk. I almost never actually comment in chats and stuff.
And that's okay. You know, that's a perfectly reasonable thing.
Hey, the Junimos are out.
Now I'm gonna, like, go in here and I'm gonna start... putting some of these...
It was funny. I was talking with the office staff at work about having Monday off, and I was like, "Oh, it just seems like a normal weekend for me." And they're like, "Oh, it's not a normal weekend. It's a special weekend." I'm like, "Oh, but yeah, in terms of like the length of the weekend for me, though, it's the same."
I suppose.
Although I do get 8 hours off that we can use at our convenience, which is kind of cool.
I'm gonna put these away for right at the moment.
Oh, and I found out the incentive day,
Yeah.
I thought it was I got an extra day off if I didn't use any sick days, which we kind of did because they used my sick hours during my second vacation this year.
Yeah.
On accident. So I was like, oh, bummer, I'm not going to get that, whatever. But I found out that as long as you have over a certain number of hours and you use less than half of them, you still get the day.
Okay.
So I'm probably going to get an extra day off next year for not having used much sick time.
That works.
Which is groovy because, you know, I never use sick time. I've never worked any place that had any kind of benefit for not using your sick time.
Suppose. But I had some Fisher Bream. Okay. The leaks and stuff. Can I don't know. Made that, okay. Put some of the things away as I go here. Okay. Parsnip soup.
Parsnip soup. Like,
Yeah.
parsnip soup sounds so unappetizing.
Suppose.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what I can. It's one of those things like, what do parsnips even taste like? I've had parsnips before. I'm trying to think of what a parsnip soup would be.
We have plenty of coconuts. Let's see. Spicy eel and what are these? I'm just gonna put it all in there until I know what I've got and what I don't have.
I will be right back.
Okie dokie. Meal, 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 meal.
I'm back.
Cool.
The kids are still being cuties and good and getting along. Red plate. The red plate. It's high in antioxidants.
Could be.
Fiddlehead risotto. Where is my risotto? Every time I see the lobster biscuit in this game, it makes me think of that guy at my last job that we'd go out for lunch and he'd always ask about, so how's the lobster bisque? Oh man, we don't have time for this, come on.
Pretty much. The bisque. Perceptive. I know it's tedious, but
I'm trying to.
I'm working on it.
I'm trying. Periwinkles.
I don't have like all the fish yet either, so.
Right.
Okay, make.
Oh my gosh, it's only 9:20. I thought. It's funny how when you're in here doing this, I was like, oh, it's gotta be almost lunchtime.
No. I know, I'm sorry.
A common bivalve that often lives in clusters. So, are you putting them in the chest so they don't get used automatically when you're cooking? Because
Yeah.
it takes things from your fridge?
Yeah.
I was going to ask about that. Like, well, that makes it, like, all of a sudden it makes it dangerous to make sashimi, because
Yep.
what if it uses, like, a squid? Or,
Pretty much.
like, oh yeah, I meant to make sashimi out of all the periwinkles, but it used the shark.
Pretty much, yep.
It's kind of a, I don't want to say a design flaw, but like maybe an oversight.
It is, so I just wanna.
Still makes such funny noises when you pick things up in the inventory.
And
Ah, the cheese cauliflower.
hash brown has to stay.
To make a country breakfast.
Yeah.
Maple bar.
Fried eggs gotta stay.
Maple bar sounds delightful.
Sashimi could stay. That's the cooking bin. Then just need a sea cucumber.
A sea cucumber, hey? Why would you need anything else when you have that delicious, delectable, and delightful cave carrot?
Mushrooms, we need pumpkin.
Saying delectable makes me want ice cream.
Delicious, delectable, and delightful.
Is it delicious? Is it delectable? Is it delightful?
It is.
I miss that show so much. Do you want to eat the tulip?
No, don't.
Ah, this game's so great.
Actually, it's not too bad. Mushroom. Oop. Fish needs to come out of there. Because, yeah, making sashimi is very not great. If it's stuck in there. But I can add this and this over here to use it for whatever breakfast. And pancakes, apparently. Which I'm pretty sure I made. What
are you looking for?
Pancakes.
Pancakes. That sounds delicious too.
Yeah. I don't see him, so maybe I just ran out of wheat, probably.
Could be.
Thursday, I can go down. Perhaps even buy things. Move bunnies or whatever. Don't know for sure though, because you know.
Yeah.
It's always hit or miss. Which days I can do things. I don't do it from here. Oh, I need hay. Like, why am I here? I can't even remember.
Does Robin move them?
Yeah, I think so. Oh no, I could just move them in the my own. Let's go into the barn.
Ah.
Choose on the animal that I want moved.
Okay. Sorry.
I forgot to give her a flower.
Have a flower, Marty.
Hey, a light gift is still something.
Indeed.
I got tons of tulips
Ow.
for working my way up the people ladder. Wait, I need you.
Buying popularity.
Yes. Here, Grandma, just guys. I know you love me.
You sound so stuck up. I know you love me.
I know you love me.
Have a tulip, Granny.
I know it.
We all knows it. Sigh.
You know, maybe that's why you're just not very romantic.
Did he not? Is that like a not liked gift for him?
I don't know.
It's a dwarven helmet.
Which I think I need for the museum.
Really?
I think so.
Like I have a hard time remembering. Like that was
Because
like the first
I know
one we got.
yeah, I know, like in the Golden Book too. But I think I'm missing it on this file.
Gunther could tell you more, but that's weird. Like on all other
I'm like,
playthroughs, that was the first thing we got.
how can I not have a freaking thing?
I still think they should have made that an equipable item. So you can wear it as armor.
I know.
The armors are so rare in this game. Like. Oh. You trying to put it on the bottom row?
Yeah, but if you...
Pixel hunt. There it is.
It's
This
not
game.
though, because like...
Is it just not letting you do it?
I don't know.
Oh, there we go. That's super weird.
Yeah, but I can't... I have a hard time getting that bottom row.
That is just weird.
Do 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 do. You seem like a boyfriend. Can you give it to him instead of trying to eat it?
Eat the tulip! Oh, that's funny.
Is the words I'm going to use right now. kids.
Hey, that's a really nice gift. Thank you.
I always miss them because they're like
Hidden away in that weird little park.
Yeah.
I've already given Louis a gift.
Well, let me be.
That's very kind of you.
He likes it. You best like it.
I've been starving all day because I just refused to eat this tulip because I was planning on giving it to you.
I've been saying no to it all day.
Just say no to tulips, kids. It's locked?
Yeah, of course it is.
That's weird. I'm not gonna lie, that's a little weird.
Don't care.
Don't forget, kids. The hospital's here for if you get hurt between the hours of
I didn't even get like to go to the hospital or whatever. Last time I passed out.
Oh, I thought that was if you were in the cave or something.
No, you have to be in the town part, in the township. If you're on your farm,
that happens.
Joja comes.
Doesn't it also happen if you pass out in the oasis caves?
Yeah, I think so.
Like he finds you in the oasis caves. Funicula. Change home building. 3 years later. Benjamin. He's spazzing out.
Oh, this will be nice, because then I'll just go buy some more ducks. I have an incubator, but... Patient? No. Let's
Heifer.
be real.
Should have named it Hugh Heifer.
He's just a heifer.
Dude, the pigs are so unreliable when it's not raining or wintertime. Like, they give you a lot of troubles.
File in, please. Y'all were doing such a good job. Then you botched it.
You're all stuck outside now, rabbits. Ha!
They'll change their home building. Champion, please.
It's D'Artagnan.
Sorry, D'Artagnan, please.
Plus.
Plus.
Oh, that's funny. The bunny.
It's a good way to like grind up your stuff.
Stuff?
Stuff. Yes.
Indeed. Is it?
Yes. It is. Haha. I can make lots of like
Iridium sprinklers?
iridium ones. Yeah, I have like 6 just in the cabinet.
Cool.
So like I definitely need to like figure out
The new placement scheme.
Yeah, that'll get it all. Might as
Well, it's almost also a change of season time too.
undo all these right now because like yeah, I'm gonna have to like retill up stuff. I'm not sure why you're blowing on me. It's rude.
You're not rude. It's a quality sprinkler. Quality. It seems like anything below the regular sprinklers are so worthless. Like they still cost a lot in terms of early game materials, but they only water 4 spaces.
Yeah.
Like, you'd have to like overlap their patterns.
It's not really worth.
It's so dumb. Like the quality sprinklers are barely worth it for how much. What do you like? They take like iron or something. You know, it's a fairly cost intensive for how small of an area they do.
I'm just gonna get rid of those. And that's a lot of these.
That's a lot of blue jazz.
Let's see, put these ones. Take the silver. I might as well make some money. I'm not sure why I jumped.
Who knows? Probably because of that patch. It makes it so it fills in to the left. So as to minimize the amount of ruined days.
Yeah, so I have like 6 of these plus some around the property. So maybe I'll put like the regulars in the inner circle, because that's where, because around that hut gets a little funky. So I'll put these around the hut part, and then these like on the outside edge maybe.
Right.
Or if this will fill the whole section, I'll just craft some more.
Alright.
I mean, I'm like swimming in iridium bars now. It would be batteries. I can only make like 4 more.
Right.
Unless the storm comes in.
Excuse me.
Suppose it's too late to see what I need for cube upgrade.
Yeah, it's almost 9 p.m.
Like, they may not need to come out like ever. I'm pretty sure it's not a, but okay.
That's so strange.
That's a door, but okie dokie. I don't know.
One blackberry later.
Where'd the dog go? Dog teleported.
Probably sleeping on your bed.
Well, the dog was behind there for like half a second.
Well, now he's sleeping in your bed. Because it's 9:30 p.m. That's what dogs do at 9:30 p.m.
I guess so. They're doing pretty good.
Yep.
Oh, I gotta make a strange bun. I think sunfish and breams are summer, so I won't be able to do that yet.
I don't even know.
Just weed, I guess. Salmon.
Salmon, amaranth, and kale.
I
It
need,
does not sound like a good.
yeah, I'll need more like wheat.
So you're telling me this is something people eat on purpose?
I guess so. I mean, I could sell them.
Good. Or you could just use them for. I guess we're not really doing much more cave exploring anyway, so you probably don't need the.
I don't need to eat
Healing
them.
and
I
energy.
have like field snacks.
I also have probably 7,000 pounds of sashimi somewhere.
Yeah, it's in the other.
It's in the cave exploring chest. Cave exploring. We go exploring the cave.
I suppose so. Why are you pewing me?
I'm not pew pew pewing you. I was pew pew pewing in a random direction.
Uh-huh. Well, gosh, I'm pretty sure I put one in there. Yes, I made pancakes. Do not know where I put them though. So, you know, that's another situation.
That's a thing, huh?
That's a thing. Yeah, I was gonna go down like the checklist and make one of each thing, but like, obviously not able to do that.
It's the crab cakes. Every time I see that, I think it's the pancakes. But the pancakes has like a little butter pad on it.
Pancakes are here. They're not here.
There.
Not here.
Did you eat the pancakes?
I have no idea what to do with pancakes.
You probably ate them.
Probably made them and like
You might have sold them. I mean, you could have given them to somebody.
used them for some sort of love gift, I guess.
Or they're also part of other recipes, so maybe they got. Because like I know it's part of the complete breakfast, but it also might like there's a country breakfast and farmer's lunch. It's I think it's ingredients and other things. Mutant carp.
Yep.
It looks like the Slimer from Ghostbusters.
Ha!
It's looking at me.
Then I only have a couple more fish to do. Four of which are legendary, 3 of which are cave.
Oh, the fishing in this game sucks.
So 3 cave, 3 legendary. So I'm missing 4 regular fish. Octopus I could have gotten in like winter time, but I didn't know about it. Catfish is summer rainy location. I don't know.
Summer rainy night. Summer rainy night river.
So I'm only missing like 4 artifacts.
Yeah.
This will be the golden book. I don't know what this is, or this is, or this is.
It's a Christmas wreath. A headlamp.
And then 2, 4, 6, 7.
Stack of rocks, teddy bear.
7 minerals. I just have to keep. I have to go down the mines again and figure that one out. Gotten lots of this done.
Cool.
I mean, that's pretty good. I'm almost sure I've already made the cranberry candy for that kid.
Well, again, it's hard because we've done like.
No, I thought I made it this go round.
Yeah.
On this file. So that.
I thought so too, but I don't remember.
I have to just clear a recipe. That'll get done when I complete the museum. Every item. So I have to go through and like craft everything on that menu.
Oh, these achievements are so not worth doing.
Polyculture will happen soon, and then this might not ever happen.
I feel like being a completionist in this game just isn't worth it.
I'm getting close on this
I think
file,
that's.
though.
I think that about almost every game, though. So I might not be.
I know you're not one that does that.
I might not be a good person to ask.
We've been streaming for an hour and a half. Did you want to call it today, or
It's up to you.
finish out spring and then go do adulting?
Yeah, it's up to you.
suppose we can just finish up spring as goes.
Alrighty. Are you wearing mouse ears?
Yeah.
It's adorable.
Fine.
He looks a little like he's wearing a skirt.
Pierre. That
Yeah.
love gift will pop me out with something, so don't worry about it anymore.
That's funny.
Magical machine.
It's gonna pop out a love gift.
It'll pop out a love gift.
Good.
I just have to know that it's his birthday.
Indeed. She found it in a drawer and thought you could use it. The energy tonic. Restores a lot of energy. Wow.
Holy bro, I mean, gosh, that is a lot. Oh, see, it even gives me
Fried calamari. That's a weird thing to get.
he only likes like 2 things.
Pierre's kind of a pain in the butt, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Who's like, what kind of person is seriously like, it's my birthday, give me calamari or give me death? You're kind of a sicko, Pierre. I guess the kind of person who has a shrine to Wona in his...
Yoba?
Yoba? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Thanks, Rain. Now I have to, like, freaking...
Hand harvest.
Harvest all by hand.
Dun, dun.
I have a lot of potatoes that have to come off.
Potato, potato, potato.
Money. I like money.
It's what I want.
You can go check on the kids, make sure they stop video games.
Yeah, I can already tell I have.
Well, I mean, the fighting has ceased, but...
Oh, not just that.
Just making sure.
I have returned. Do you want to eat the bait?
No, I don't really want to. This is done.
Something that I wish they had integrated into this game, and I'm sure you'll agree, is that I wish it would show the area of effect when you're placing things. Like you're putting down a sprinkler, you see a little highlight showing how big of an area it will cover.
Yeah.
And the areas of effect of other sprinklers, for instance. Because that's something they do with the, like, placing buildings. You see the outline of how big it'll be, what squares it'll cover. Like,
Yeah.
sprinklers need to do that. Scarecrows need to do that. So
Yeah, so you
a lot of other
have
games
overlap,
have that, where it
yeah.
shows you, it'll show you a little transparent green circle where the one you're going to put it is, and like a transparent blue circle for all the other ones that are already placed. So not only do you know what this one's going to cover, you know you don't waste spots by having it cover something other else is covering. And that should have been real easy to integrate. A large goat milk, 2 large goat milks, 3 large goat milks. You have so much goat milk.
Pretty fantastic.
If one desires goat milk, I suppose. Large goat milk. They all gave you large goat milks.
Yep.
Those are some well milked goats.
Yes. Well loved.
Goats. That's funny. It's just in the time we've been playing, you've gone up by 100,000 gold.
Yeah.
I thought for sure I was going to ask if you wanted to eat the egg.
Only sort of.
Do you want to eat large egg?
Why wouldn't I?
The lulz in this game are so strong.
I mean, I like that the rabbits are like regularly producing on this file.
Yeah, because previously rabbits were kind of useless.
Well, they just weren't doing what they were supposed to be doing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If they don't produce, like, what's the point of having them? All the other animals have a reason.
That's true.
And bunnies are one of the more expensive. They're like a higher tier, more expensive animal.
True.
I'm still disappointed in dinosaurs.
That's what I kept an egg, but
Because, like,
I don't think I'll put one in. Or maybe
every
I'll,
other kind of egg makes a special mayonnaise.
maybe I'll
Eggs make mayonnaise.
put it into the
Duck eggs make duck mayonnaise. Void eggs make void mayonnaise. Dinosaur eggs make mayonnaise. Like, that's frustrating.
I think I'll what I'll do is I'll put it into the rabbit once I get it upgraded.
Huh?
You know, I can buy a couple more rabbits right now. I have lots of money.
Uh-huh.
I'll wait to do that because, like, right now it can only house 4 anyway.
Right. Look at all the cave carrots she's got. Wow, another cave carrot. She got 3 cave carrots for sale today.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Like, aside from coffee, this might be the most useless item in the game. Thanks, Sao Joan.
Stupid Sao Joan.
I'm still mad about the coffee.
Dude, that's just not worth.
Aside from doing it for being a completionist, so you have it checked off, it's totally pointless.
It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Check my thing here. Check the cave. I don't think I checked the cave.
It's irrelevant whether you check the cave or not.
Kinda.
Because we got bats.
And I read about that this time beforehand so that it wasn't like just too stupid. I don't know. Ended up being stupid anyway.
Well, like we said, we were going through this. We created this file for the express purpose of doing
Different.
all the different choices of the playthrough than the previous one. So, I suppose that's a thing we meant to do.
I was gonna say, like, I should head up to Robin's, but she's gonna be out now.
Right.
my cheese away.
That's something you hear every day.
Like, yeah, if your pixel's not right on it.
Do you want to eat goat cheese?
It's like, really? I feel like I can head through some mines real fast.
Puppy.
Mushroom just chilling there.
Oh, legit. Mixed seeds.
For sure, something that Heidi is going to be an artifact, but...
Silly you.
Here I go thinking again.
You should know better than that. This game doesn't have
Feelings.
reasons. There's no rhyme or reason to how things work in this game. You know that. Got some stone. More mixed seeds. Good stuff.
Well...
Good thing we're out here in the rain with our hoe so we can get rocks.
Relax. I should check the quarry too.
Wild horseradish.
Couldn't keep me away.
Wild horseradish.
Wild, wild horseradish.
Oh, Stardew
You
Valley.
sigh, but like, what?
Stardew Valley.
Wasn't that a more awesome reference than my other ones that I usually do?
Untamed equines could not remove me. Coal. That's actually useful.
It is. It's almost out of coal.
It's weird that there is no transmute iridium.
To what? What would you transmute it to?
No, that you can't transmute anything to iridium. It's
Oh,
like there is from copper to iron, iron to
to gold.
gold, but no gold to iridium.
That's true.
It's just odd. I mean, I guess technically those aren't items anyway, so it's not like it's missing from the set. They're skills, but it just
Yeah, you
seems
just,
incomplete that there's no logical follow-up on that.
Yeah, like what happens if you just are, you don't get that touch of perfection and you just don't get